If you've been waiting 2 decades for a console NASCAR game that actually races like NASCAR, here's the headline. NASCAR 25 is the best feeling single-player stock car experience since the Dirt to Daytona NR 2003 Thunder 2004 era. Not perfect, not the GOAT. But on track, the thing cooks. The question is whether great AI and physics can carry a career that's a little sterile and a multiplayer suite that feels like a skeleton crew. Let's set the grid. This is iRacing's first full NASCAR console entry, and you can feel the pedigree. Laser-scanned surfaces migrate from the sim, and the handling sits in that swimcade band. Approachable on a pad, genuinely alive on a wheel. You'll sense the difference between a super speedway freight train and a short track knife fight. Road courses get a bit skatey on controller, but they reward smooth inputs instead of frantic flicks. The slider-based quick setups are a gift, tighten for planted stability, loosen for days of thunder chaos, and the AI has dials for pace, incident frequency, and how easily they lose or regain control. Translation: you can sculpt races that match your mood, from stern and serious to low-budget Hollywood mayhem. What actually sells it is the AI racecraft. IGN called out how believably they hold lines, carve through packs, and bump draft with intent. You'll stock a lane for 10 laps, read the air, try middle, try high, catch the wall's rubberdine grip, and feel the tempo change. That meditative aggression of oval racing, the patience to wait, the nerve to pounce, is here. The Sixth Axis echoed it. No rewinds, just restarts and heartbeat spiking precision. When the field strings out and you're sitting in someone's wake, choosing the lap to send it becomes a little story you write with your right foot. But the whole package isn't flawless. There's one immersion killer everyone flagged. That track limits penalty that straight up hard brakes your car if it thinks you cut. Get tagged at the wrong time and the AI piles up behind you like a freeway accordion. It's absurd. Also weird, controller rumble is almost MIA. Hardcore wheel users won't care. The force feedback is the star of the show, but on pad you lose that tactile warning that the rears are lighting up, which contributes to the skatey feel on road courses. Consider a wheel highly recommended here. Multiple reviewers said this is the most convincing stock car force feedback they've had on console. Career mode is where the split widens. On the plus side, you get all 4 ladders, ARCA, Trucks, Xfinity Cup with the option to run 2 series at once, a garage backdrop that grows with your operation, and repair economics that actually reflect the sports stock ethos. Parts start pristine, degrade across weekends, and you budget work points to keep the stable healthy. That model makes damage mean something beyond an ugly fender. The pacing can be punchy too. Short race lengths keep you in the action, and those quick tuners let you iterate without living in spreadsheets. The cons are practical and frankly very 1.0. Your driver is a silhouette, there's no hometown, and the UI is functional but flat. Sponsorship goals gate progress in ways that can feel punitive. Miss a required finish, enjoy your brick wall. The liveries are underdone. You can't mirror shapes across sides, and online you're restricted from custom shapes entirely. The spotter often sounds like a robot and occasionally lies to you about being clear. Basic info goes missing at inopportune times, like not seeing rival quali times while you're on a hot lap. And if you don't already know oval etiquette, the game doesn't teach it well. These are solvable problems, but they add up to a career with less personality than F1 or WRC's off-track wrappers. On-track features are mostly right. Stage racing is in and on by default, green-white checkers, yellow-black flags, and a draft meter. But yellow logic and pitting behaviors need passes. Cautions sometimes feel arbitrary. Lappers don't reliably get out of the way, and the pit flow can be too locked down. Again, fixable, but they'll bug series diehards. Multiplayer is the other soft spot. Netcode, solid. Even in large fields, races run smoothly, and the Sixth Axis note 40-player lobbies that feel legit when you catch a good group. The issue is structure. No scheduled events, no special formats, just basic lobbies. Hardcore gamers saw a rating system and quick match churn that works, but it's missing the community moment energy of iRacing's calendar. If you want a deep online pillar, iRacing itself still holds that crown. Audio visuals land above expectation for a first swing. Unreal Engine 5 at a steady 60 frames per second, great reflections, sharp car models, night lighting that flatters those painted monsters. Damage modeling is a bit tame visually but affects aero, and repairs usually tidy things up. Sound is split. Car mix is fine, environmental cues help. Soundtrack has some fun pulls, but series differentiation and impact SFX need work. No commentary, just PA vibes. It won't ruin it. It also won't wow you. So why are critics diverging? Because they're prioritizing different things. IGN cares most about single-player authenticity and AI chops. They're impressed on those fronts and ding the info gaps, the penalty weirdness, and the limp online wrapper. Hardcore gamer falls in love with the physics, especially on a wheel, and then bumps against shallow modes, yellow logic, and undercooked sound. The Sixth Axis gets swept up by the pure adrenaline of knife-edge oval racing and loves the tuning flexibility and full lobbies, but calls the UI bare bones and the upgrade layer thin. Veteran games take, buy it for the driving, not the dressing. If you want the fantasy of being a stock car pro, adapting lines with evolving grip, reading packs, timing a run, and fighting AI that actually races, NASCAR 25 delivers in a way the license hasn't in years. If you crave a cinematic career with rich off-track roleplay, shareable paint suites, and eventful, curated online, this is lap 1 of a long season. The bones are strong. The flesh needs seasoning. 2 quick setup notes to squeeze more out of it right now. 1. Map a button to bring up telemetry so you're not flying blind on tires and fuel. The default indicators are too coy. 2. Spend 10 minutes calibrating AI pace per track type. Super speedways might feel right around 100 on the slider, shorts and road courses a tick lower. Then nudge incident frequency up if you want more drama. It sounds boring, it pays race-long dividends. Final verdict for different drivers. Wheel owners hungry for a stock car fix, easy recommend. Controller-only racers. Still fun, but know the rumble gap and consider learning smooth inputs to avoid the road course ice skate. Online mains. If you need schedules and structure, circle back later. If you're content with solid lobbies, you'll find good races. Career grinders. Expect a clean but impersonal climb with some odd gates and a satisfying, if simple, repair economy. If this kind of no BS deep dive is your thing, hitch a ride with Veteran Game and hit subscribe. And if you're nodding or fuming, toss a likes, so this take survives the algorithm. Debate time. Should official NASCAR games lean into rich off-track modes to rival F1, or double down on AI and physics and let iRacing keep the online crown?